Hello everyone and welcome to another video, and today I'm going to be reviewing Chase Racelot for the 9th anniversary for Cars 3. But there will be a video on that, don't worry. There's going to be a video on that. Yeah, and I did the Cars 3 rank. If you want to check that out, link will be in above. And I will be reviewing Chase Racelot. So anyways, let's get on to it. I've been taking a break from videos, and of course let's get on to him. His first release was in 2017 for the Cars 3 mainline. And was released 2019 for the Blue Desert. And of course, he was also released in the 4-pack with George Nguyen. Of course, released 2020, a 2-pack with Spiky Phillips. So anyways, let's get on to, of course, he hasn't been released in a long time. But, however, and also his appearances, he appears in Cars 3, obviously, he appears at the Florida 500 before, of course, for McQueen's crash. At the Los Angeles race before McQueen's crash. Of course, he was behind Storm right next to Danny Servais, and he also appears at the Florida 500. And wondering that he's not losing any sleep that where Lightning McQueen is. And he was also seen, of course, we've seen the crash caused by Cam's spinner, but he didn't get involved. He didn't get damaged. And he was also seen when he was passing Cruz, and then seen giving Cruz a high five at the end of the Florida 500 race. Yeah, yeah, and he's also voiced by a real-life NASCAR driver, Chase Elliott. Good. And of course, Danny Servais is voiced by Danny Hamlin. Ryan Antilani voiced by Ryan Blaney. Bubba Wheelhouse voiced by Bubba Wallace. And Dale Earnhardt Jr. from Cars 1 is voiced by Dale Earnhardt Jr. Of course, Daryl Cartrip is voiced by the NASCAR announcer, Daryl Waltrip. And Jeff Gorvat from Cars 2 is voiced by Jeff Gordon. yeah. So let's get on to him. Oops. Here he is. He looks great. He's got some green eyes. I love the foil. Metallic foil. Next, of course, it's Vitaline. He's number 24. Got some air vents. And the mustache. Grill, I should say, is very chipped. He's number 24. Love the foil. V. Number 24. Green rims. 24. The sponsors, let me read them off camera. There's Piston Cup, Combustor, Carbon Cyber, and I believe Synergy. Yeah, that's Synergy. He's like, of course, there's white and rookie stripes. This is the version without the window bar. Oh, this is the version with the window bars, and there's a China version that has the window bars. That's in the 11 pack and the 4 pack. So, yeah. He's got the, kind of relaxing look. Spoiler says Vitaline. Of course, number 24. Here's the base if you're interested. It says Disney Pixar is made in China. There's the date stamp. Oh yeah, he did take over Brick Yardley's career. It says, sorry Brick, my mind's made up. I'm giving your numbers to someone new. Oh, I forgot. The King is also voiced by Richard Petty. Here's Brick Yardley, who also appears in Cars 3. We both have 24. James Cleanair, who I reviewed this year. You want to check that out. But James Cleanair is number 61. But these guys, they're both number 24. Who is your favorite Vitaline racer? James Cleanair, Brick Yardley, or Chase Race Lot? I'm gonna have to go with Chase Race Lot because he looks very metallic. But if you have, of course, light, like kind of reflexes. But what is yours? I want to okay, now let's do some comparisons. Here is JD McPillar, who's actually re-released this year. They're both relaxed. Oh yeah, they have the similar spoiler. Jim Reverick, who's also re-released this year in a 2-pack with Spiky Phillips, which I've seen at Target before, but have not picked it up, but I want to pick it up. Next up is my Fast Fawn. And they're both green. Of course, I do want to compare him with World Grand Prix racers from Cars 2. Carla Veloso. She's the only female racer in the World Grand Prix. Of course, they're... Carla's a re-release. And last one to compare is Nigel Gearsley, who's also green. He's the British racer in the World Grand Prix. So yeah, that is all for the review of Chase Race Lot. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I'll see you guys for the 9th anniversary for Cars 3. See you guys then. Bye now.